Interesting. Interesting.
Patar, can I have a
I
sidebar?
see you've
I
been
just wanna make
hanging
sure
out at with the Kettlemans.
Kettlemans.
Yeah, Pigeon here.
Quick sidebar, Pigeon.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have a little quick sidebar with, this, with you, Patar. Just want to make sure
Yeah.
I want to know what this meeting is about because
Yeah.
you guys are talking about. Okay.
So, Mr. Nino, you cool if I speak openly about what we spoke about?
Yeah, absolutely. Actually, I'm being very open about this with the others. Be it you know, we've got Vinny's gig over at Popular along with you know, Mosley's, which is understandably kind of a split between some folks. You want me to give him the pitch?
Yeah, that'd probably be perfect.
All right, fantastic. Who is Pigeon in relation to your business partner, I take it?
Yeah, me double P, you know?
All
Me
right.
and Pigeon, we're like penis and penis.
I got you.
You can't do without each other.
All right. Gentlemen, as of before you called me, I have garnered $140,000 in investment money going towards a business. Roadside assistance and repair. But it's not as simple as that. Long-term plan. 5 stages. This is the first. Now here's the thing. I got more customers than I can handle myself.
Close the
Guys,
phone, bro.
our meeting etiquette needs to be good. Okay, no phone calls, please.
Pigeon, it is your phone, bro.
You're
Get
right.
it off!
Don't bloody raise your voice at me again.
I'm sorry.
Just give me 1 second here, sir. I don't want, you know, guys, I don't want to end the call because if I end the call, it means I'm being rude. If I be rude, it means bad business. Bad business means less money. Less money means less money for things. There we go. Back to business.
Yeah. Listen, gentlemen. I've made a lot of money in this city. I've started a lot of businesses. Started with a bank account of 0, ended up with millions. 7 years ago, I made money so fucking quickly, span of 3 months, despite all odds, that I got bored. This is a tough economy we're dealing with right now. A lot more moving parts. But one thing is for sure. Be it tow, or be it the generic mechanics that you might run into. I'm not talking about the people working for Mary and company. Rather those fuckboys that pick up a gear stick and then scam you thousands of dollars. It's been a long time since I've been humbled. And in that time, I've realized that there's a lot of people in this city that are just looking for fair fucking prices up and down the goddamn food chain. And LS Customs is a solution. I got some really good talent. Before the storm, after the storm. You know what they're doing right now? All of them.
What's that?
They're helping to garner funds. Funds for getting myself and ourselves what we need in order for our mechanic shop to succeed. Now, I'm not sure if you're aware of this, Pigeon, but prices at Mosley's for wholesale have gone up to $190 pre-tax.
Jesus fucking Christ.
This is from $35 pre-tax 2 days ago. Now, prior to yesterday morning, I had a plan to slowly build this network up, slowly build up the shop, not step on any toes because there's no need. I've done this many times. I know we'll all be driving Ferraris soon enough, but what's important is the connections and the people you make along the way. I'd rather make people happy now and gotten up my wallet quick, because that will happen anyways. A happy customer is a returning customer. That's why I myself would just run in solo with this repair business, sitting on about 60 grand. Not because I sit there running tow truck all day or whatever the fuck everyone else does. It's because of just the simple tips I was getting, the business that was coming my way. Hell, I've probably only been working about a quarter of my time. Now, where things changed was the moment that these fees, the wholesale price changed over at Mosley's. It meant that a little shop like mine, who depended on Mosley's as backup, right? Get those wholesale pots, went out the window. Now you need a sucking supply chain. And if you don't have it, you can't do shit.
Mm-hmm.
Now, like I said, I've let me check the books. I've gotten about $150,000 already. Started collecting 2 hours before the storm. And my proposition here for Series A round of funding is to garner about $250,000 to $300,000. That provides the utilities necessary, as well as security, so to speak. Handling all sorts of liabilities. Things get stolen, things blow up, all that kind of shit. So operations don't stop. Every Series A funder, based on their percentage of investment during the Series A round, will be getting that portion in dividends on a weekly basis. You will always have the option to divest. Meaning, if you feel like the money is not working for you, or you need to reallocate it, it will go on a divestment list. Let's say, Pigeon, you put in $5,000. You decide a week from now you need that $5,000 back. You go on the divestment list. Either we buy you out or reallocate it to another Series A holder.
I see.
Now, Pigeon, I don't think we've ever worked together. I think Patar and I have worked a little bit. But there's a reason why people put trust in me. I'm not a fucking pussy. I don't let things stop me. And I know how to run a goddamn business.
You know, I don't know if you're looking for an investor, but I'm here. Me and Patar are here to offer you something might be even better. Okay, in the long run. I'm living my life by 3 words right now. That's crawl, walk, run. Okay. Back in the day here, like you talked about 6 years ago. Back in the day, 5 years ago, 6 years ago, I used to run 300 guns every fucking week throughout this fucking city. Okay?
300?
300 guns a fucking week minimum.
Okay.
Then I worked with Patar and it fucking doubled. Now, a lot of people in my business, some of them anyway, used to always talk about your name. Your name used to ring around my industry that I was in, and they also say, you remind me of this guy. I'm like, who the fuck is that? You know what I mean? And then, I got linked up with a few heavy hitters back in the day. They kind of gave me the rundown of, I guess, what you used to do back in the day. So yes, we haven't done business, but listen, I think that trust is already there, of to an extent. You keep it business only, which I like. Same as Patar. Now, Patar, do you want to talk about the bone?
So Pigeon, sorry, Nino. You know, alongside investment, we're hoping maybe we can help you with the shop,
Mm.
and maybe help more than what investors could do, and maybe help you start off quicker than you need to, but in other ways.
I'm
Your
listening.
turn, Pigeon.
What did you say,
This
Patar?
is where you carry on with what I said.
Sorry, Nino's lovely loud voice, echoed through your whispers.
Mhm.
So here's a thing that without going too much into detail, because I've heard from your past, but trust is built, not just given. You know what I mean? So without going too much into detail here, what I'm doing, what me and Patar are doing, in a grand scheme of things, is creating something that can help a lot of different people. Let's just say I have a quote unquote operation with a bunch of people that you wouldn't even dream of being in a fucking room together. Back in the day, I operated very in a certain manner. 5 years later, I want to do the same thing, but on a bigger, larger scale, and involve a lot of different kind of fucking people.
Mm.
Now, you ever seen a hierarchy chart of some sort, or like an organizational flow chart before then?
Yes, of course.
My dream or my goal is to have, for example, Pigeon, Patar, XYZ, Nino. Under Pigeon, Patar, you might have guns, you might have this, you might have that. Under Bob, you might have weed, you might have that, you might have this. Under Nino, you have mechanic this, mechanic that, this, that, this, that, this, that, all working, under something big, but really asking for nothing in return. More like a helping hand of some sorts, a backbone where you can lean on. You know what I mean? You gonna say something, Patel?
I know.
Oh, okay.
Thinking.
That's my goal, and that's what I'm cooking. Without going into too much fucking detail here, and in simpler terms, there, 150K sounds good, but you seen the housing market?
I have.
Insanity, absolute insanity. But here's the thing. Let's just say in a couple of days from now, we might be getting something that can really benefit you. When I say benefit you, I mean not just benefit you from like a middleman perspective. I mean you being the person going into a certain location and doing what you need to do with certain things for your fucking shop. And guess what we asked for? Absolutely fucking nothing, except being a part of something. Because that's what's really bigger. There's two things that run this fucking city, especially back in the day. It's not money. It's materials and connections. That's what gets you to places. That's where I got 5 fucking years ago. And I think people have forgotten about that. Everybody wants to make a quick buck. Everybody wants to go to the cheaper route. This, that. No one really values the fucking how crazy it is to have a secure connection to someone. No one really understands or really values, that you can turn to someone and say, you know what, I trust this guy fully. You know what, I know this guy won't fucking backstab me. You know what, I know this guy 9 months down the fucking line won't cause some fucking drama because this guy's got his feelings hurt. You know what I mean? That's what we're trying to offer here. We're trying to offer you a sort of a place or an operation where you come in, favor for favor. We all work for the same kind of goal in separate parts. For example, let me ask you a question here. You ever heard of a roundabout? I don't know if you fucking call it the roundabout back home. The little circle thing on the road. What do you guys call it there?
A roundabout?
Roundabout. Yeah, same thing.
A Ferris wheel?
No, he means the junction, the traffic junction. The circle one.
The
We call it
fucking
roundabout too. I don't know what.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but listen, you
Oh,
you know
yeah.
how these guys are back
Okay.
home. You know what I mean? So think about a roundabout, right? Connected to a
Okay.
roundabout, you have about 6 different roads, correct? You can
Yeah.
choose every fucking path. The roundabout is the fucking operation. Every other road leads to different avenues. And the beauty
Okay.
about it, the beauty is everybody has their own fucking niche. And,
Mm.
you know, this is a place where you can help one another. Let's put it like that. Now, I understand you got your own thing going on. Let me guess. Maybe you want to buy a house, get your own little thing. That's completely fine. But we're offering is like I said, a backbone, you know, somewhere where you can guarantee no fucking fuss is happening, and you know, you be part of something bigger. Let's put it like that. That's the bare bones, at least, without me going to too much detail.
Okay. Understandable. So you have a house and a bench.
Something like that. Well, not really. Eventually.
Okay. All right. So here is huh.
But you got some water. My fucking mouth is dry from all that fucking talking. Holy shit, man. Talk that much in my fucking life. Holy fuck. Give me some fucking water. Give me some fucking water.
I'm gonna presume you have a house.
Mhm.
I'm gonna presume you have a bench, and if you don't have it directly, you have it indirectly, and you have a number of individuals that are able to protect it, so that things coming in and things coming out, there are no problems. You might have some people that might be able to assist to produce some of those things, and you want people on the outside that remain clean to help move some of those things to the appropriate buyers. Now, there's a couple concerns that are already going to come to mind. I do believe that you've probably already raised the capital. I understand you probably don't want me to know where that location may be, given the fact that that property listing is only 6 to 7. That means elimination of 7 properties. Eventually you can figure out where it is. That kind of causes some problems, especially when other schematics start coming into play, such as lockpick blueprints, which I'm not sure if you're aware are floating around.
Let's put it like this, Nino. Do you know about do you know the logistical aspects of a bench and houses right now, or not really?
I do.
Well, I think we both can agree that one thing is you got to have a fucking passion for this shit, because I got told it's a lot of hard work. You know, when people start to realize, you know, oh, let's go buy a house and put bench in there and think we're so cool. When they start to realize that the fucking amount of effort and work you got to put in, people are going to stop. Now, on top of that, security. One person steals that fucking key, they go into your fucking house and rob everything. And let's just say, you know, I'm not fucking stupid, and you know, the house that we may or may not have right now isn't in a fucking place where you step out the fucking road, you gotta be careful of fucking gangbangers, you gotta be careful of left, right, Tom, Dick, and fucking Harry. You know, because let's just say Southside is a bomb waiting to explode with these many fucking houses and
It already is.
people. Yeah. So no, our thing is definitely
Fudge Lane houses are already at each other's throats.
yeah.
And
I heard
people are
Vargos
waking.
I heard Vargos are trying to kick people out. So you know, I saw that coming from a mile away.
Unless you have history with them.
Exactly.
I've been around for a long time. Some of these crews, some of their blood runs through their veins. Look, I like what you're pitching here. I do. I do think at some level, I think there's a little bit of naivete. How much do you know about the benches operation? Are you sort of speculating?
In what kind of manner? I know how I know the logistical aspect of it. Let's put it like that.
So you understand how many things a single individual can make?
Exactly.
Throw me a
I
number.
understand. Minutes wise,
Minute and queue size.
let's just say I've been told that to make one singular sort of let's say brake pad of some sorts, you're gonna need to use your two hands for about maybe 10 to 15 goddamn minutes, and that's just one.
Hmm. Gentlemen, I have a bench. I obviously need a house with a bigger one. I've got the people. Supply lines are coming into shape. And but with that said, I am very open to bigger projects like the one you're referencing. Very much like the one you're referencing. And perhaps it's something that I've had in my... Remember when I told you yesterday, it was like going through a fever dream. When a new idea, when things change, everything in my mind readjusts. And I try to find solutions, and I find to figure out the logistics. Now, the problem that you're proposing, the immediate challenge, is that it's going to rely on two things at the current stage. One is capital. Some of these blueprints go anywhere from $50,000 to $100,000. Give me one sec. Nino.
Hey Nino, editors.
Hey, what's going on, brother?
So I got one more van. This time it's gonna be mine, and I'm short of one door, back door.
I can
sec.
absolutely get that sorted. I'll give you
Pigeon.
a call right afterwards.
What's going on, Daddy? How you doing?
Alright, brother. Just let me
Alright.
know when you are back at the repair shop.
Will do. Can I give you a call?
Alright.
Really bad, people are on
Ah,
phones.
you can.
Absolutely. Hey, I forgot. Were you
Absolutely.
investing money?
Of course.
I mean, I want to, but I'm just grinding right now. Some money for that,
Hell yeah.
for
I
investing,
appreciate you.
for I mean, for my livelihood like that.
Yes.
I'm broke right now, Nino. That's why I'm doing group 6.
I feel it. I feel it. Give me a text,
Yes,
and I'm going to
brother.
call you right back.
Alright, brother.
All right. I appreciate you. Take care. Gentlemen, I've had a similar mindset. Problem is, it needs two things. Human resources, and I don't mean the kind where someone sits down and tells you that you've been a real good boy today, or that you need to shape up. I'm talking about you need a lot of people. A lot of people you can trust to put their hands behind the hammer. Number two, you need
Exactly.
capital. Capital for the schematics necessary to get you what it is you need. If a lockpick blueprint is already going for $50,000, that's without the additional costs. Well, now all of a sudden, you're looking at I would estimate a gun, for example, is probably in and of itself going to be $250,000. Look, you've got another factor at play. Each and every item can be stolen. Snap of a finger.
Mm-hmm.
If you're worried about your house getting raided by cops, then you're thinking the wrong way. But the problem is, you're going to need to be going in and out quite often. I think what you're proposing on the table here is possible. And I like the vision.
Let me just, before you do speak one more time, let me just cut you off just right there. Now, when I was told this, I was shocked. The security risks are crazy. Now, like I said, I don't want to tell you too much because you haven't, you're not in the operation just yet. I'm just giving you the kind of bare bones. Let's just say the way I see benches and business working is it ain't no 1-man, 2-man, 3-man fucking job. It's a fucking you need an operation. You need certain individuals in every aspect, every fucking corner. Now, when it comes to security, without saying too much, the place we have. Give me a second.
Pigeon.
Pigeon. Let me call you back. I will. I will. Give me 5 seconds. Give me 5 seconds. Like a.
Hello.
Sorry,
Nino.
Pigeon was enough. Hi, Nino. I was wondering how much do you charge for a repair?
I can come evaluate it if you want.
Okay. How long will it take you to come here?
Where are you right now?
I'm at the South Side gas station right now.
All right. I'll dispatch someone out.
Okay, sounds good.
All right.
Perfect.
Talk to you soon.
Peace. Sorry.
Pigeon. Hey, Fifi, how's it going?
Nino.
Yo, Nino, how's it going? Just checking up on you, brother.
Pretty good. I'm doing all right.
Love that. What's new with you?
Not too much. Not too
You better
much.
watch
How about
your back.
yourself?
And you better watch
Eh,
out on
not
this
bad, not bad, not
motherfucker.
bad. Just in a meeting right now. I'll see you
Oh.
soon, Nino.
All right. Talk to you soon.
Bye bye.
So, like I was saying, back to business. The location we have in mind has maybe potentially 3 to 4 other fucking people around the area, all working maybe potentially together, meaning that specific fucking location will be on fucking constant lockdown. Like I said, when I do something here, you know, we do it properly. You know, the that's why when I was told about these benches and these houses, I'm like, okay, now I understand what kind of shit you need. You don't need no fucking Southside rundown fucking house getting stolen 24/7, fucking Vargos, ballers, fucking be it I don't know if they even exist anymore. BSK, I don't fucking know. Marabunta Grande, Cucarachas, who fucking knows? You know, sitting in your house. That's not gonna work. What you need is a system where you have like-minded individuals, and that is the key. That's the key word I haven't said yet. This operation all has like-minded people. Now, let's just say the location might have a lot of people doing their own kind of thing, but all sort of working together to keep this place very secure. So, you know, I do understand where you're coming from when it comes to these keys, because one key getting stolen, everything is gone. Not even that. If people are fucking clever, they steal your key without you fucking knowing, make a copy, and give it back, and just keep stealing week to week under your fucking nose.
Correct.
I feel like the way you gotta treat the keys. If you have that shit in your pocket and you're in the vicinity of people that are robbing you, the second they have like 5 minutes with you, you should assume that key is cloned.
There's no simple solution, which is why your returns need to be quicker than everything else. You need me ready to go in and get out. But the problem is production line takes significantly longer than you can imagine.
Exactly.
I don't think the I think we're probably a day or two away from the benches being a little bit different than what they are. I'm estimating that because as of right now, it's actually everyone for themselves makes what they need and cannot supply the city. It's impossible logistically.
Well, here's
You
what
can
I
have
do
all
like.
the materials in the world. It doesn't matter.
This is what I do like about these benches, though. I like that. You know, you need to put the fucking work in if you want to succeed. You know, it's not like you put a bench in your house and think you can do everything you want to do. You know, you
can.
really need to. Well, you know, you need to put the work in. You know what I mean? You know,
What work?
You know, fucking sit there. You know, craft it. Fucking 15 minutes, one done. Okay, wipe the sweat out your fucking hands. Do another
see.
one.
I thought
Do
you meant
another one.
work to
and
get
another
the
one.
blueprints because you can just buy them for
Oh
like
no,
50
no.
bucks.
I mean, getting the blueprints is one thing. Getting a bench and house is one thing. Put in the fucking effort and the work ethic and having the passion for it is a whole completely different
I
story.
agree with that.
Materials. You need to do this. That's why when I've been told about how the bench works, I kind of do like how it does take, you know, you need to be very good at your job and you know, take your time with it. I do like that. And people are going to not like that. And that's where, you know, the people that are passionate about this type of shit in this kind of industry, that's
Make
when
the
they'll
money.
flourish. Exactly.
I agree.
Exactly.
To a degree. I think cop pods take a little bit too long. By estimate, it takes 1 hour of crafting to deal with a slightly above average damage vehicle.
What?
Yep.
Ay, ay, ay.
Oh, yeah. Like I said, what you're suggesting sounds nice in vision, but does not fit the logistics that currently exist. I can hear the wheels turning in your mind. And hopefully you can start to feel some of the pain and solutions that I've been trying to figure out. Look, I'm well beyond you need a house, you need a bench. I'm on like stage 3 in my brain, like architecture as to how to make this work. You ever dealt with a meth lab back in the day?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
I
need
said
like
this.
5. You need 3 people inside.
Yeah, I said this to Patar. These houses basically are the new fucking meth labs. It's basically what this is, and that's why. You know what? You know what? I'm gonna say it. I want to be blunt. You know, I mean, you're probably not gonna tell me, but I just want to know. Maybe if you will, the house you're looking to buy here, because there's another angle we can play here. The house you're looking to buy, without telling me where exactly it is, where is it?
I haven't come to that stage yet. That's part of the secret sauce.
Because there's a big thing that can happen and you know, maximize security really well.
You're talking about combining efforts.
I'm talking about exactly that. I'm talking about maybe a road of houses that have been bought by people not working for the same exact thing, but working for the same exact operation, meaning everybody's looking out for each other. That's the only way I see these benches ever fucking working. Not greedy little twats, you know, being a little rat bastards. You know, the way I see this shit working, because you're right, these are the new meth labs back in the day. These are, you lose this key, you lose your blueprints. You lose your blueprints, you lose your materials. You lose your materials, you're back at square one.
If only... Oh. What if I were to tell you that the meth labs that you've probably seen were only 4 times easier than what they used to be? It's going to get a lot worse.
Yeah.
Look, I think what you're proposing is very good. And I like it. A homeowners association. No. The bench owners association.
Like-minded individuals, all understanding how things work and not greedy little fucking rats. That's what that's exactly what I'm trying to fucking create here and operate, because my connections back that I made 5 years ago have reached out and we all kind of share the similar kind of goal. And at the end of the day, the way I see things is you really do need like-minded individuals in your fucking circle, or it's just gonna fail. You know, eventually people are gonna come greedy and be you know, this that.
Did he not hear it?
Without going too much detail, again, listen. The house in this operation that me and Patar are doing here isn't the end all be all. Okay, the whole long term aspect is having multiple fucking houses, multiple fucking benches, all working through different things. And maybe down the line, other houses for different type of things, not just benches. If I think you know what I'm trying to say when I say that. So
Yeah.
that is the ultimate goal. But in order to do that, you need, again, like-minded individuals in your circle, and those type of people are hard to find these days. It really is. Everybody's in it for them fucking selves.
They're hard to find, but they can be found. Look, I think as a multi-month project that you're describing, I think it makes a lot of sense. But right now, it's important to look at what's in front of us. This is not the same economy that I think we've ever been used to.
Mm-hmm.
If it was, people would not be struggling to feed themselves, to repair their cars, and find bodies to work on a bench. There's a lot of confusion on the streets right now, thinking that materials are the bottleneck. People are foolishly selling things well under value, only fucking themselves, instead of building capital for the real solution. When the bottleneck is the bench itself, and you're just funneling things through it and thinking exhaustion is not going to come at play, you're wrong. Because once again, the meth game was very different when the labs first came around, and very few have seen it. And those who did knew that over time things may work. Things may work fine for a while. You may have 10, 20 people cranking things out, but eventually that exhaustion hits, and now your plan falls apart. Here's my recommendation. I think right now there is an option, and I think with you investing in what I'm doing, we start this, let's call it a partnership, where we're all benefiting. And as our capital builds up, and as our knowledge builds up, we take the next step together. Because all those houses that you're referring to in those neighborhoods are going to be worth cost millions of dollars.
You ain't wrong. Things are just gonna go up, up, up.
That's right. It's
I
going to
think
be it'll be a small supply chain at first.
Mm-hmm.
But unless that structure is in place, ain't nothing happening. And there is no benefit of having the bench like it used to be.
Exactly.
Having one of two benches, or one of three, or one of a few labs, or fucking public labs, or all this other shit. No, every motherfucker will have one.
It's the ecosystem that it falls on
exactly.
afterward. Yeah.
It all boils down to the ecosystem around the fucking bench. That's what it boils down to, which is many aspects leading to that bench. It's not just one narrow-minded path. It's like I said, that sort of analogy I gave you is a roundabout, all different roads leading to that bench, but all those different roads contributing in many different ways that you would need, that you might not have needed 5 years ago, but you definitely do need it fucking now.
Mm-hmm.
Double-edged sword.
All right. I think it's important that we take things slowly as well.
100%.
I think we need to learn about each other before I think for your own sake too, commit to something big like we're gonna take over the fucking city or some shit. Right now, we're just trying to eat.
Yeah, I mean, like I said earlier, crawl, walk, run.
Hmm.
Right now, it's all about building the foundation for the long-term thing. Because everything I've just told you isn't a 1 week, 2 week fucking thing, 3 week fucking plan. This is gonna be. Listen, I don't know about you. I'm not trying to die next week. I'm here for a long time.
Yeah.
So, but in order to create something big just like this, we have to start somewhere.
I agree. I do agree. All right. So, how much are we putting down today?
So, Pigeon, how much are we putting down today?
You know me, you know what I'm saying? Name your goddamn price there, Nino.
You heard of it, Nino?
150K.
In the range. Question for you. Is this all for the house you're trying to get, by the way?
It's a number of things. It's going to be property, resources, and security. What does security mean? You have to bake in your liabilities, right? Anything can happen, and it needs to be immediately replaceable. Otherwise, business stops, customers lose focus, all that.
Let me ask you another question. How much money are you investing today?
I already put in 60K.
You know, if we were to get our phones out here and add our numbers up, we have a combined net worth of $500,000. That's easily 2 houses. Imagine 2 houses working for the same goal, huh? 2 houses, 2 separate teams.
We have $500,000? What do you mean?
If you're saying what you have in your account is true, and what I have in my account in Patar, we have $500,000 in this room right now.
No, it wouldn't be that much. Probably 3. Would it be 500,000?
Yes, it would be $500,000, you stupid dumb fuck.
Pigeon, don't talk to me like that, huh?
You shut up!
Not in front of the partner, potential partner.
That's what I'm just saying. I'm just throwing it out there. We have a combined net worth of $500,000 in this fucking room right now. You know what I mean? Oh fuck. Give me 1 second. Business is talking. What's going on there, Daddy? Oh. Hey, what's going on?
Happy New Year's.
I think I have it. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, I got you. Alright, see you, bye. Sorry about that. Anyway. Yeah, I mean that's a dream then, you know. But
Okay. Let me just finish up this meeting and I'll give you a call, okay?
Okay.
It's another 6 hours for me till New Year's. But thank you.
Patar!
Yeah, I don't know how he's arriving at that number exactly.
It's not me, it's Nino.
Oh, it's me.
Oh, it's you.
Give me literally 1 second. It's actually,
Yeah,
hello?
it's more like Nino's just like, what are you saying right now?
You know, we need that mute function so that we can actually have meetings.
Okay. Okay, you're talking in person, or you want it's like a phone call kind of type of thing?
Pigeon.
Yeah,
Meeting
I
etiquette.
know. It's like
10 minutes,
yeah.
I'll be free. Give me location. Oh, cool. I said less. I got you. All right. Bye-bye. Bye. Sorry.
Okay. So
Anyway, that's
going
the,
back to your,
Yeah.
you said there's what is it? You said the combined net worth is $500,000. Is that what you said?
In this room right now, If your numbers are true, whatever you just said, 200K, whatever you just said, and my numbers are true, we have a combined net worth of nearly $500,000 in this goddamn room right now. I'm
In
just
cash.
saying, in cash, yes.
Okay. Okay, and
Well, I was just throwing it out there. You know what I mean? I'm just saying.
so wait, why haven't you bought a house yet then?
Because the house that we have in mind isn't the price that we have in the account here. Because like I said, I ain't trying to buy no Southside fucking rundown place and have problems on the other side. Plus, like I said, there's a lot of other variables put into play to ensure security is happening. Let's just say there's a bunch of landlords maybe waiting for the right perfect time to all come together and set the record straight and really maintain a certain area that there's no fuckery happening.
I see.
That's the only way forward I see this working. Yeah, you can go buy a bench, buy a key, buy this, but if you haven't got the sort of people around you in your neighborhood looking out for you, that shit is getting robbed.
Mm-hmm.
Especially
I guess the
with,
ecosystem. Oh, sorry,
yeah.
Pigeon, you go.
No, you can carry on.
Ecosystem we have is regardless who's there, we have each other's backs, watching each other. You know, if I see someone in your bush or outside your house by your bush, I'm making sure I'm dealing with that. You know.
You're talking about a bench owners association, like actually.
I guess you could call it the old classic
Boa.
neighborhood watch.
Boa.
Boa constructor.
What the fuck is that? Isn't that a fucking snake?
Yeah, that protects itself by strangling until they're choked.
It sounds like my cock.
What? But
Okay.
listen, not trying to be rude, but put it bluntly, if obviously your path is the mechanic side of things, and I don't know how you can do your key business, but
Yeah.
If any mechanic, let's just say mechanics might be easy targets, put it like that. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of risk in this fucking bench business, and when people start to realize that, people are gonna stop trying to be everything, like a Pablo Escobar of some sorts. People need to realize that there are levels to this type of game, and you need to be. There's been something about you in your head. You gotta be passionate about this shit.
You sold 300 guns a week, right?
Back in the day, yeah.
I got you. All right.
And I never mind.
I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think we had this little chit chat, and then after we'll see what the future brings, type thing, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. I mean, this is a long-term type of thing, right? It's not a decision you make overnight. I expect you to even come in and tell me a week from now. It's more of a thing that you need to, I guess, evaluate from a third eye perspective and really understand that, okay, this sounds good, this sounds bad, this, that. At the end of the day, me and Patar are two individuals that we don't really expect things. The greediness type of feeling, definitely isn't in my head, that's for sure. I find it hard to fuck someone over. I should have said that bit.
So let me cut to the chase here, right? I like your vision, all right, but here's where you're sort of losing me. It sounds to me like you're interested in like getting property around like Mirror Park, and then cutting out that section. You're gonna have some individuals that you probably want protecting the area, and that sounds pretty good because it's unclaimed territory. Now, that sounds all well and good, but you're going to be aiming for those properties without any backup capital is like, look at these properties. They're like 440, 480. This all sounds good. Don't get me wrong. It sounds good. But what is the ETA on these properties getting purchased?
5 days.
In 5 days. A
5 days
single
with-
property or multiple?
Well, for example, in our line of work here, it's gonna be one. But like I said, there's a sort of thing that needs to be confirmed here. But there might be multiple, not working in the same operation, but working together for security purposes, you could say.
See, and I like that. I do that aspect. But so is it for sure it's going to be all in the same block, the houses? The reason I'm asking this question, look, without playing riddles and all this, is what you're effectively saying is wait and get a property in Mirror Park together, a couple of them, which I agree is a fantastic idea, right? But the problem is you're putting all your capital into the property and you're sort of foregoing all the other costs, right? Some of these blueprints are escalating in price. And some of the things that some of the money right now is all about first to market. So if you even were to go and invest into a property that's $200,000 and get that cranking, the knowledge, the profits over those days, etc., is going to generate you more than more right then and there than going getting a property, not knowing what the details are. Do you understand what I'm saying? You're kind of like waiting for the gun to fire.
Well, let's put it like this. Let's just say all our money isn't. Let's put it like this. If we purchase a house, we're not going to be struggling to feed ourselves. You could say, we have the mathematics are carefully well done here. We're not putting every single ounce we've made into a purchase and then have nothing fucking left and sit there for 5 fucking years with no money in our pockets. There are systems in place. Let's put it like that. Like I said, without going too much into detail here, but yeah, we have a lot of cushion.
Okay.
If we purchase a house for $500,000, I'm not saying we are, but if we do, we are still going to have money for other things and other avenues that need things, materials, the bench itself, this, that. You know what I mean?
Okay. All right. I'll definitely keep that considered. Transparently, I think my business plan is going to be generating enough that we'll get a second property rather quickly. And I think at that stage, moving to a more co-located area makes a lot more sense for me. You got to understand, there's a lot of different ways you can make cash, but right now I got customers that are hungry. And facilitating them and getting their repairs in will be paying off the costs at a rather quick rate. So leaving that opportunity off the table, I think, is, unwise, even in the long term. If anything, it's an extra generating. You ever play the game Rust?
No, I actually haven't.
This is sort of the equivalent of waiting until you have enough to make a 6x6 with walls and all that, instead of starting with your 2x1.
Not having enough materials to maintain it.
And the moment some unknown occurs, you can pull it off, it might be good, but the moment that unknown occurs, you're naked again.
Yeah.
So
I feel that.
So I appreciate the offer, and I'm certainly interested. Definitely keep me in the loop. So where does that leave our investment for what I'm currently trying to do?
I mean, you name your price, and anything between $0 to $100. You name your goddamn price there, brother. I got you.
Okay.
What about you, Patar?
Mine's still the same
Okay.
with you, Nino.
Wait, how much?
Beautiful.
Wait, how much?
You're getting jealous, huh?
You tell me now, you bastard!
I'm giving him 20K, you banchod.
Fuck off! Where you get
Yeah.
20K from?
My personal money, bro.
So you're using my idea for the thing we are working towards, and using that money for Nino? Is that what we're doing here, Patar? Huh?
Pigeon, how much money did I give you?
This will be undisclosed information.
Okay, so shush.
You shut up.
You shut up your mouth.
You know what? I'll chip in 10K.
All right.
Pigeon, that's my money. I can't. You're using my money, dude.
Wait.
Pigeon, I'm gonna strangle you. Okay. Well,
No,
Pigeon 30K.
you stupid bastard. I'm not talking
Okay.
about your money, you prick. I'm talking about my money. You absolute fucking bastard.
Okay, well,
All right.
Pigeon
My whole
30K.
bank account isn't just your money. You stupid selfish prick.
Pigeon, how much money have you made?
Alone?
Yeah.
26K.
Okay.
Hustling, bustling,
Okay.
muscling. 10K.
That's if Nino accepts your investment.
Okay. You can't do
Well,
20,
members-
Pigeon. You're not going to match him?
Pussy numbers.
Absolutely fucking not.
Okay. 20 and 10. That works for
Mm.
me. Gentlemen, like I said, it's important to get the starter house going. I think a lot can be learned. And like I said, this is to use your own example, crawl, walk, run.
Exactly.
Crawl, walk, run.
And then when the printer go brrrr, then we can start thinking about the next thing.
Yeah. I think this is more of a conversation we come and reconvene in the future, you know?
Absolutely.
Especially after relationships are built and, we get to know each other a little bit more. But it's more of like putting your foot in the door and showing interest, you know?
Absolutely.
And this goes without saying. Obviously, you seem like a business-minded person. This everything we just talked about definitely, stays here. You know what I mean?
I'm not looking to burn my house down.
Never shit where you sleep, as they say.
All right, gentlemen.
Perfect timing.
Talk to you soon.